Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss how to analyze time series data. The time series is nothing but a series of data points listed in time order. A sequence taken at successive equally spaced points in time. It is a sequence of discrete time data. There are three types of time series data. One is the time series. One column is a period or time and second column is the variable. This is time series data. It is based on the time. It is arranged and ordered in chronological way. Second is panel data. There is one time period and relating to the time other variables more than one. At the age of 12, the height may be 150 centimeter, weight 37 kilogram. At the age of 13, height is 152, weight is 38. At the age of 14, height is 156, weight 39 kg. And at the age of 15, the weight is 160 centimeter and weight is 47 kilogram. So in a particular age, there are two information coming together. So we call it panel data. And then the final is pooled data. The data is grouped into particular way. See here we have seen in the month January, February and March, April. See we are categorizing in a year as a 4 quarter. The first quarter includes January, February and March. This figure, the purchase figure, is the total of January, February and March. So this is the pooled data. And there are different types of analysis for time series. One is financial data. It is just like a sales, purchase, bank deposit, cash collection, like that. We are approaching this data like comparative analysis in financial statement analysis. And then biological data. It may be a agriculture data and other aspect. So those data is analyzed in a different way in different three aspect: trend, growth and magnitude of variability. This data also having the time period, the year, month, quarter, like that, but the nature of information or the figure related to agriculture or biological aspect. And third one is price data. The price of a particular commodity or particular product may be monthly price, annually price, quarterly price, like that. Those prices are analyzed in different way using multiplicative model, that is y equal to trend, cyclical variation, irregular variation and seasonal variation. And apart from that, ARMA, like that other analysis also there. Let us move to analyze financial data in comparative analysis format. This is the data. Sales information is given for 10 years between 2011 and 2020. How to analyze this? We have to find what are the changes in every year from the previous year and subsequent year. So first column we have to have changes in absolute value. the first value is not compared with previous year, there is no year at all, and the second year it is compared with the current year minus previous year. How much it changes? That is 6,601 is increased. Like that, we are calculating the values for all remaining years. In 2003, 3,270 is reduced from the previous year, and third year 862 is reduced from 15,753 to 14,891. This changes is going on up to the last year, and we are going to find the percentage of changes. The first year there is no figure at all. The change divided by the current year value and give the percentage. So the percentage is increased by 34.7% from the previous year, and 2003 it is reduced to 20%, 20.8% from the previous year. Like that, we are calculating in this way. Last one is trend. We have to find the trend. For calculating trend, there are different methods. One is normal Excel function based. We need the one more information to calculate the trend. YC equal to A plus BT. This is the formula. Normally, for linear regression, y equal to A plus Bx. Y equal to A plus Bx. See, in time series data, instead of x, we are using t as a independent variable. Here, what is t? That is the number of years. The year is starting from 2011 to 2020, but this analysis is conducted only for 10 years. So, the 2011 is the first year of the analysis. We have to enter actual year. This is calendar year. So, the actual year is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So, there are 10 years of data is taken for the analysis. So, the trend by using statistical Excel function, we type trend open bracket. Now, it is asking the value of y. Here y stands for sales. So, we have to select the value range of sales, and x value is the time period, because I already mentioned here t stands for time. So, the time is mentioned, and which year we are calculating the trend for the first year. So, the value is this much. Now, for every year, the sales range and the year range is common. So, I am going to fix by pressing F4, and I am tracking this one to get the value. After finding the trend, we have to check the total. If the total of the sales and the trend value of sales should be equal, then only the trend value is correct. Otherwise, we can understand there is a problem in formula or something. This is one way of finding trend. The another way, by using simple linear regression. In Excel, we can use with the data analysis. Sometimes you may not have the data analysis tab in your Excel. In that case, you go to File, Options, Add in, then press Go. Now you click the Analysis Toolpath. Click this and click OK. Automatically this tab will come in under the tab Data. So you click this, you select regression, click the sales range. We have to select this as sales. I have select including the label. So I am ticking sales, and the Y range is the time period, actual year. And you tick residuals, then only you can get the trend value. So select the output range. I am selecting here. So from this analysis, we can get the residual value. This is the residual value, predicted residual value. So this is the actual trend value. Now we find there is no difference between the trend by function and trend by multiple regression. So in this way, we can analyze the time series data of financial information. Thank you for watching this video. If you like, share and subscribe.